new energy solutions. And that is Mr. Yuri Vasiliev. He is the director of the Institute for Maritime Technologies and at the Moscow Institute for Maritime Technology. And he has his particular portfolio with regard to the polar research and applied technologies. Mr. Vasiliev is responsible for a very interesting project called the Snowflake, and I'm hoping that he will talk a little bit about it in the polar Urals mountains. And secondly, he is also thereby a key person in the AHEAD project, which is part of Arctic Council, and a demonstration of international collaboration. Mr. Vasiliev, are you with us?
Yes, I'm with you. Thank you, Monica.
Thank you. I'm delighted to hear from you, and thank you for joining Arctic Frontiers. And please, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Good evening to everybody. So I'll just try to show you our initiative from Moscow Institute of Physics and Technology. It's an initiative from Russia for the period of Russian chairmanship of the Arctic Council, which starts this year and will last for next 2 years. We called it International Arctic Station Snowflake, but the official project name in SDWG group is AHEAD, as Arctic Hydrogen Energy Applications and Demonstrations. So we have a business session today, but the project is mostly as a research and educational platform. But I can tell you that we are focusing not on fundamental research, mainly on applied research. So we are planning to have very good contact with business companies, not just from Russia, but also with international, because most of our technologies which we want to implement here to test and demonstrate the technology that will come to for scaling for industry. So Snowflake is a unique international project, and it's very good for us that June last year it was an online plenary session, and all Arctic countries from Arctic Council endorsed the project. And we see that the Snowflake project is some kind of analog of International Space Station, but in the Arctic. International research and educational programs, development and testing new breakthrough technologies for implementation in the Arctic. But the same way as technologies come to our life from space, we see that most of these technologies will also come not just for Arctic, but for our nowadays life. And the main focus for us is to make Snowflake the fully autonomous year-round diesel-free Arctic facility. So it will work on wind power and hydrogen energy storage. So the approach, the principles, we want to demonstrate most of the technologies, which, as we see, will be standard in 10 and 15 years, and to demonstrate that they are real, to make a real object which will show how the technology looks like and what are the problems in developing the technologies. But at the same time, we see a very good opportunity for technological interdisciplinarity. And beside the energy, heat, or water supply, waste disposal, we see that it's a good opportunity to test and develop all other stacks of technologies which are ready to go to this platform for telecom, for medicine, for hybrid transportation and autonomous robotic stations, new materials, hardware and software for emergency prevention and response systems, food security, and other environmentally friendly technologies. Of course, it's a platform where up till 80 guests can live for a long period. It will be for free of the dorms. There will be a small and comfortable hotel, mini hotel. But at the same time, there will be laboratory models, the model for teleconferencing and presentations, facilities for kitchen, cafe, and medical, and at the same time, it will be hydrogen models and utility models. It's a unique place where we organize our snowflake station. It's about 200 kilometers north from Salihard, near Yamal Peninsula. It's planned to organize for the foothills of the polar Urals, where Europe and Asia meet each other, and near the Land of Hope settlement. It's a place of living of Yamal indigenous people, Nenets, and it's quite a big community, and it's quite a good and popular place for local people. So snowflake visitors will not only work in the station, but also get to know the culture of the northern people of Yamal. We have very good support from government, federal and regional government, but at the same time we are very appreciative for our international partner, Bellona Foundation from Oslo, Norway. They are official co-leader for this project in Arctic Council, and it's very good that we can move forward together, and at the same time we are open for new collaboration with Arctic countries and observer countries from Arctic Council. So for last seconds I will show just some slides, some pictures, how the station looks like. You can see here the standard transport for Arctic. Here's this trekkers. They're coming with guests from airport of Salihard to the station. It's a bird view. And of course, polar lights. Thank you very much.